Hey guys, Happy New Year, Happy 2020. Goodbye to 2019. Hello to 2020. It's yours truly, Coach Nrgy, the single parents life coach. I am here to share with you just some of the things on this first episode of season 2. I'm here to share with you just a few of the things to look forward to that you guys can look forward to for those of you who follow me, for those of you who follow this channel and who participate and are a part of this platform. So, 2020. Are you guys ready for it? Whatever happened in 2019, we can say goodbye to it and look forward to 2020. Look forward to the new beginnings, to the new choices that we have, the fresh start that a lot of us so dearly need. But I'm going to let you guys know, I'm not looking at it as just the year 2020. I'm looking at this as exactly what it is, but on a larger scale, the fact that this is the beginning of a new decade, and that's how I'm moving forward with everything that I do moving forward from January 1st, 2020. I'm living for the decade. And so you'll start hearing a lot about being intentional because that's my mantra for this year or for this decade. I am all about being intentional. And that looks like me being intentional with everything that I do, every choice that I make, every food or meal that I eat, every conversation that I have, every decision that I make, every single day, every conversation, like I said, that I have, every relationship, both on a personal level and on a business level. You name it, whatever it is, that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna be intentional about it, whether it be the every dollar that I spend and every dollar that I earn, every networking opportunity. Yeah, you better believe I am going to be intentional about it. And I want you to consider thinking of living the next decade being intentional and focusing on living the next decade and planning for the decade versus just planning on the 1 year that's here of 2020. So consider doing that and consider being very intentional about everything that you do. So I want to ask you, what are your hopes and dreams? What are your heart's desires for this year, this new start, this new decade? What are your plans and your goals that you have? Did you create a vision board or do you have a list? And is it something that you are able to look at every single day? Moving forward for 2020, for the next decade that is here upon us. And then I want to ask you, whatever it is, how can I help you? How can I, as a life coach, help you with achieving your heart's desires, with achieving those goals and those plans that you have set? However it is, if you haven't worked with me before and if you did not work with me in 2019, don't worry. New start, new year, new beginning, new chance to do it, right? So moving forward, I can be your coach. If you didn't have that opportunity to work with me last year or in the previous years, no worries. I am here for you. So how can I help you achieve the things that you have set out to achieve? Make sure that you connect with me on any of the channels, whatever platform that you prefer, whether it be here on YouTube or perhaps over on Facebook or Instagram, maybe even Twitter. That's fine. Whatever floats your boat, I am there. I'm available. And on all of those platforms, you can definitely find me by searching Coach Nrgy. And Nrgy, as you know, is spelled Nrgy. So search for me on Coach Nrgy. Or search for me as Coach Nrgy on any of those platforms, and let's see how we can work together moving forward. So, moving forward, you'll notice that my coaching focus, I'm going to really hone in on single parents. Single parents, you guys, y'all have a very special place in my heart. I'm a single parent as well, so I totally get it. Why did I choose this topic? Because I live it. I am still living it. I've been there, I've done that, and I have had quite a few years of experience on this single parent journey. I do have a child that is 2 years, a little bit over 2 years from being in college. So you do the math, it doesn't those years are going by quite fast, and that just kind of goes to show how much time and how much experience that I have as being a single parent. And I became a single parent by divorce. There are multiple ways that people can become a single parent, and divorce is one. Becoming a single parent by choice is another. Being abandoned by the other parent is another way, and becoming a widow. So if you fit any of those categories, if any of that, any of those terms fit you and your lifestyle or your situation, whether it be current or something that may have happened in the past, but yet you're still affected by it, contact me. This platform is for you. I am here for you. I am the coach for you to help you guys work through all of the different topics, all the different issues. And we're going to get to that in just a second. But I want to kind of go back really quickly, and I asked you guys a question earlier. What are your plans and your goals for 2020 or for the next decade? And I just want to share a little bit of that with you regarding my business, my coaching business, and my coaching company, because I do have quite a few goals, of course, on a personal level as well, but I definitely want to share with you my goals that I have regarding Coach Nrgy. So the first goal is, at the end of the day, I want to increase the growth of my coaching business, period. This is my baby. This is me following or answering the calling that God has on my life. This is me living out my purpose, and this is something that is very fulfilling to me. I love, and I've been coaching for a long time, for over a decade and a half, almost 2 decades actually at this point. And, I didn't really think about it being me, I didn't think about it being a business. I didn't think about that's what I was doing. I was coaching people. But as I look back on it, as I reflect on different things that I've done in the past, different ways that I've assisted people, different ways that I've mentored people, it was basically life coaching. And it's just one of those things that I love, with everything in me. I wake up excited. I stay up late. I try not to stay up late, but there are some nights that I stay up late just still working on the business, working on just learning new techniques and things like that, to improve my certification or to continue to get additional certifications as a life coach. So yeah, coaching and just increasing the business overall is definitely the main overall goal, but that includes me having more speaking opportunities or just doing and being a part of more speaking opportunities, both online and offline. So of course we know you can speak from a stage in person, but that also other opportunities or other platforms or other stages that I could speak from would be on my podcast here, on like my YouTube channel, on other people's podcasts, as a guest speaker on other people's forums. So you name it, online, offline, I definitely want to increase the number of speaking opportunities that I do moving forward. The next goal is I will be writing my first book this year. Oh my gosh, as long as everything works out, which I believe it will, before 2020 is out, I will have published my first book. So I will keep you updated on that process, of course. It's definitely going to be time consuming, I am sure. So yeah, I'll just keep you updated. I don't have anything much to say about it right now, except for it is officially written on my list. And so therefore, I will get it done. And lastly, as far as my goals will be, I want to create more resourceful opportunities for us as single parents, whether that be in-person meetups, networking opportunities, workshops, conferences. All of those types of things are part of this year and moving forward that I am looking to start creating, hosting, and being a part of. So stay with me, stick with me, y'all. There's a lot of things that are just kind of in the works, and it's going to be worthwhile. So just stick with me, and we'll make this thing happen, and we'll do it together. To stay up to date, yeah, I want to say that before I leave this particular topic. In order to stay up to date, make sure you follow me. Follow me on all those different platforms that I mentioned earlier. Connect with me if you prefer YouTube, if you are a visual and audio or audible person. connect with me on YouTube here, Coach Nrgy. And then also, if it's more convenient to just hear me, I do have a podcast that's out there on all of the major platforms: Apple, iTunes, Google Play or Google Podcasts, as well as Spotify, Anchor, Stitcher, and pretty much all the others. So the name of that podcast as of right now, it is called I Give Life to Life. I Give Life to Life, and of course by Coach Nrgy. So you can search either by that name or search by my name, and you should be able to pull me up on your preferred platform. And if you want to connect with me on a more deeper level, go to my website, coachnrgy.com, and get on my calendar. There is a very convenient button that says schedule an appointment. And on that appointment, you have the opportunity to schedule a free consultation with me, a discovery call, a clarity session, however you want to call it. You have that chance to have me for 30 minutes to just, first of all, meet and greet each other and to see how well we will work together. Because I do want to make sure that we both fit, that we are a good fit with each other, that we mesh well with each other, and that I can actually help you. And if not, no worries. That's okay, because I can't coach everyone, and I'm not going to try to coach every single person. So go to my website, connect with me there, leave your email address there, and also go ahead and get on my calendar. Right now, it is a free 30-minute coaching call, a consultation for us to see what all you are dealing with, what situations you're currently in, and see where you want to go in life. And let's see about mapping that out and getting you there, moving you forward. So therefore, in 6 months from now, in a year from now, you are not in the same place and you are a different, more improved person than what you are today. All right? So if you work with me, or if you go to my website, you may ask the question, okay, well, Coach Nrgy, if I go to your website, or let me also say this, if you know someone who's a single parent, you yourself may not be a single parent, and you may just be supporting my platform, supporting me just in general, but you know other people who could actually use my services, send them to my website as well. So whether you're going to my website for yourself or you're sending someone to my website to connect with me, to schedule a coaching consultation with me, let me just give you an idea of different examples that I work with people on. And the examples that I'm going to provide right now, it's not an exhaustive list. It is a list of just the top topics, the main topics that my current clients and my past clients I've seen that pattern of where I've been able to just kind of narrow down these main areas that tend to be across the board as far as what everyone or most people need help with. So one of those first topics are time management. As a single parent, we all know that time just kind of goes out of the window. We look up and it's almost the end of the day. Have we gotten everything done? It's like we have so many other things on our list, and it's like we just don't have enough time for ourselves. We don't either have enough time for work. We don't have enough time to complete other projects. We don't have time to give to our kids the way that we may want. So time management is going to be one of those topics for sure. Another topic would be improving your communication skills. And that's improving your communication skills on both a personal level and a professional level. So of course, on a personal level, improving your communication skills with your co-parent, with your child's other parent. I don't know about you guys, but for me, when I was in the earlier stages of, because I've been divorced for 14 years, just about 14 years. Yes, almost 14 years. And at the beginning of the divorce, the communication sucked on both of our ends, mine as well. We just were not speaking the right way. We were not speaking respectfully. And it was just constant arguing. Even if, I go into the conversation with the right mindset of, okay, I'm not going to get pulled in, or I'm not going to start anything. And after a few minutes, it's like, forget it. and I go there, or I used to go there. And it was just never productive, of course. And, it gets you all hot and anxious. And it's just like a feeling that you're like, man, I freaking did it again. And you just, you have those regrets. And it's like, you know what? For me, the decision that I made, no more verbal communication. Let's just nip it in the bud. If you want to communicate with me, or when it's time to communicate with me about our child, text and email. That is it. Do not call me, because I'm not answering the phone. I'm not falling for it again. I'm not getting caught in a trap again, because this is not going to work. I am not about to just keep doing the same thing over and over. I need to work on, getting control of my emotions. My ex needed to work on getting control of his emotions, and just both of us just being who we were. It did not help the communication at all. So I said, nope, no more verbal. We have to do stuff in writing. Don't call me, text me or email me. And that's just how it's going to be moving forward until things get better, until improvement is made, until maturity is done on both of our parts. So I'm not just pointing the finger at my ex or anything like that, because I definitely played my part in it as well. But I definitely wanted better. And at the time, I didn't know how to be better, because that what they say is when you know better, you do better. But I didn't know how. I wanted it, but I didn't know how. And I was tired of just, the anger and the hurt and the pain, I was tired of it constantly just, rising in me, rising in my body, and just getting me all out of character. And that's why I said, no, there has to be a better way. Let's start here. No verbal, text, email, only about our child. That is it. And that definitely made a difference. So other personal communications that need to be improved would be possibly with your children, with your child, of course, and then your family members, your parents, your in-laws, cousins, friends, family, whatever the case is. And then on a professional level, improving communication on a professional level. And so that looks like with your coworkers, your boss, and everyone that's within the workplace, or that's around or surrounding your workplace. If you are a business owner, improving your communication with other business owners, with other networking opportunities and things such as that. Also, improving just the relationships overall, your personal relationships and your professional relationships. So helping you choose better choices of people that you keep around you and people that you work around, and improving the relationships of those people that are in your space, basically, on, again, a personal level and a professional level. We're going to talk about how to proactively manage stress. Stress kills, period. Stress affects you physically, it affects you emotionally, mentally, spiritually. It just kind of throws everything out of whack. And so we'll work on how to proactively manage the stress that we all deal with at some point, or at least have dealt with at some point. We're going to figure out how to just kind of bring things back in order, right? Especially having kids. Kids, they are sometimes stressors all by themselves. Dating. What about when you're dating as a single parent? So you're the one who has the child or children, and you're ready to start dating again. So we'll talk about how to do that effectively and how to do it respectfully. And then with keeping your kids in mind, with keeping the boundaries out of respect for the other parent, and just for you, making sure that you are dating with the right mindset, that you are ready to date, making sure that you're not carrying on any emotional baggage from your past relationship to this new relationship, making sure that your heart and your mind are in the right place in order to move forward with someone new, because you don't want to be back in the same position with someone new of what you've been in before with other people from your past. And what if you are the one that's dating someone with the child? You're dating the single parent. When you're dating a single parent, the schedules, the lifestyle is something that's so unique, and it's something that a single parent, we're not able to always do things without much notice. And so you'll have to learn how to communicate with a single parent. You'll have to learn the expectations of being with a single parent. So those are some of the things that you, even though you may not be the actual single parent, those are some of the things that you and I would be able to discuss and work through as well. Another topic is we will examine and create your life's goals moving forward. We no longer want to just live and just day to day. We don't want to live without any purpose. We want to, again, be intentional, right? With that, we'll work together with creating your life goals and with examining what those goals are if you already have goals but aren't making any type of progress. Because we don't want to live in what's like a fishbowl where you're just constantly swimming in a circle day in and day out, doing the same things every single day. Then we'll create new beginnings together. We'll work on getting you organized, getting your life organized, and helping you prioritize your life and everything that's involved in it. Because regardless, at the end of the day, there's still only 24 hours in each day. But the good thing about it is everyone has those same 24 hours. So you're not being singled out, or you're not being limited with your time in a sense of what you're being allotted, the amount of time that you're being allotted. You have 24 hours just like everyone else. And so we'll work together to organize that time. Again, going back to time management, prioritizing the things and the people that are important to you in your life. And we'll just basically make sure or work together to just make sense of everything that you have going on. And of course, there's so much more that we will work on. I think earlier I also mentioned we will work on releasing and letting go of that emotional baggage from your past relationship that you may have had with your ex, with your your child's other parent. So releasing that emotional baggage so you're not constantly carrying on that hurt, that pain, the anger, fear, regret, whatever it looks like for you. We'll work on that. We're going to work on actually dealing with it versus coping with it. We're going to deal with it and clear it out of your life, because we no longer want to live a life where we're coping with things and we're finding a way to just continue to just get through life and get through our day-to-day task, our day-to-day schedule, while still coping with these issues. We want to just totally get rid of them. We don't want to have to deal with them. We don't want to have them constantly popping their head up through the surface. We want to just totally fix it, resolve it, and officially move on. Working with me as your life coach, as a mentor, it allows you to get through your goals and achieve the goals and work through that process of yours at a much faster pace and an easier pace, because you'll have me there to guide you, to lead you, to support you. And any client of mine that works with me, I have your best interest at heart. So I am here to see you win. You never have to worry about any of that, because I will be dedicated to you and your family's success. I want to see you win. I want to see you get that victory. I want to see you breathe and release and just live life better than what you may have been living it, in whatever area that looks like. And by the way, when you work with me, just so you know, I will create a customized package for you. I don't necessarily charge by the session or by the hour. I don't want either of us to have to basically count each minute and worry about, okay, that's another so many dollars. So, I don't do the per session rate. I do create packages, because whatever it is that you're dealing with, or whatever it is that you come to me for, I will create a customized package to work with you over a period of time in a better way than just doing it at a per session rate. And some coaches, they do it per session rates, and that's okay. There's nothing wrong with that. I personally, I just prefer to not have that weighing on you as a client or on myself when it comes time to needing to create the framework that will be needed and necessary for you to get through the things that you're going through. So we're going to switch gears for just a minute. I am almost done with this video, you guys, this intro video, this season 2, episode 1 opener. So if you are a company owner, you work in HR, you are some type of decision maker, and you want to have coaching for your staff, big staff, small staff, whatever the case is, for everyone that's there, or as a group coaching session, or if you would prefer to do it on a one-on-one individual basis for your staff members, your employees, call me, contact me, and we will be able to work out a package. I'll let you know what that looks like. But everyone knows that if you help improve your staff or your employees' overall emotional health, then that improves the engagement at work between your employees or from your employees. It improves their performance on the job and in the workplace. And at the end of the day, that all will affect positively your bottom line for your company. So it's a win-win-win situation for everyone involved. So if you're a company owner, you're a decision maker, HR, or a recruiter of some sort, contact me if you see where your company can benefit. All companies can benefit. Every person can benefit from having a coach, especially if you're the owner. You definitely understand that. And so if you see where your employees, your staff will be able to just benefit from having a coach, again, whether it be group sessions or individual one-on-one sessions, contact me, connect with me, and we will work it out. I will be able to be your staff coach, so to speak. If you are an organization, for-profit, non-profit, if you have your own podcast, if you have your own blog, if you are a university or college or a daycare owner, or you're affiliated with a daycare some way, somehow, or you're affiliated with sponsors some way, somehow. If you have your own radio station, whether it be locally or whether it be like an online radio station, and everything in between. If you are an event coordinator, a manager of some sort, contact me, connect with me so we can get coaching going for your organization, the members, the participants, and everyone that's involved. Because again, everyone can use support, everyone can use coaching of some sort, and that's what I'm here for. So contact me if you already know what that looks like. You kind of have an idea of what having a coach come on board to your organization, what that will look like. Perfect. Let me know. Let's talk about it and we'll work it out. Otherwise, if you've never experienced it before, no worries. Call me, contact me, and I will show you what that looks like. I'll show you and explain to you how we can make that work. So that's pretty much all that I have, you guys. For anyone who does want to contact me to work with me or to refer me to someone, or you just want to know a little bit more about me, go to my website. That's the best place, CoachNrgy.com. That's CoachNrgy.com. And for those of you who have not worked with me before or who have not met me before, my name is my actual name, Nrgy. Yes, Nrgy is my actual name. So yeah, you guys, I'm so excited for this year. 2020 is going to be awesome. This decade is about to be awesome because we are going to live intentionally. We are going to do things on purpose, every single thing. We're not going to have that sensation of, oh my gosh, like, so much time has just passed by and I haven't done anything, or it's already the end of the first quarter and I haven't done any of the things that I said that I would do. So no more of that. We're not going to do any of that anymore. We're going to just take hold and take control of our lives, which we absolutely can do. Of course, there are some things that we cannot control, but we're not going to worry about those things. The only thing that we're going to do is control what we can control, right? So, I've already said it before, website, podcast, I give life to life on all the major platforms. YouTube, you guys can mostly find me on YouTube, on my channel here, Coach Nrgy, and on my podcast channels, just because with being in the coaching business, it's so much easier for me to just talk and communicate via talking. I will occasionally, of course, be on some of the other social media platforms, but those will not be my primary locations. But otherwise, you guys connect with me no matter where you're located. Let me also say this, no matter where you're located, I am located here in Atlanta. But if you are not located in Atlanta, no worries. Or even if you are here and you're looking for something very convenient, just so you know, I do majority of my coaching virtually. So just like this, like you're seeing me on this camera, we will do a two-way video chat, and that's how we will coach. That's how we will have our conversations, whether it be on Skype or Zoom. I don't know if you guys have heard of Zoom, but Skype or Zoom, either one of those will be the main ways that we would work together. So it doesn't matter if you're on the East Coast or the West Coast, or if you are international across the waters, I will still be able to work with you, and we will both be able to mutually be beneficial to each other. I love you all. Thank you so much for all of your support. This again is Coach Nrgy. I am signing out. Thank you for your support. Thank you for sharing this channel. Thank you for all of your feedback, your conversations, your comments. All of that helps. Give this video a thumbs up. Go ahead and hit that subscribe button, and don't forget to ding that bell so you can be notified every time that I release a new video. There will be more content coming out this year, you guys, because this is the year that I dedicated as my year of just blowing this coaching thing out of the water. Thank you so much. I love you. Coach Nrgy signing off. Bye-bye.